Morning students. In last lecture we study how to find the inverse of any function. Under this we want to see one more question which seems very important. Question number 9. Consider function r plus 2 minus 5 to infinity given by function is equal to 9x square plus 6x minus 5. Show that question says f is invertible. Also find inverse of f. This is the question. So you remember the method. We used to first show f is invertible, so that we will show that function is 1 1 and onto. So first of all I'll show 1 1. So given function I want to write here first 9x square plus 6x minus 5. Initial method, you remember that let x1 and x2 belongs to that r plus, such that f of x1 equal to f of x2. Let me speak clearly that here it is not written what is r plus. I will tell you later. F of x1 equal to f of x2. So f of x1 meaning 9x1 square 6x1 minus 5. F of x2 meaning 9x2 square plus 6x2 minus 5. So now next we have to show x1 equal to x2 as the condition of 1 1. So these two will be cancelled. 9x1 square, this 9x2 square, I am transferring that side, 9x2 square 6x1 minus 6x2 is equal to 0. 9 taken common, x square minus x1 square minus x2 square plus 6 common, x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. This is x1 plus x2 and x1 minus x2. Furthermore, it is 6x1 minus x2. Afterward, take out x1 minus x2 common. What remaining? 9x1 plus 9x2. This I multiply plus 6. So we have two options, students. First, x1 minus x2 is equal to 0, and second, 9x1 9x2 plus 6 is equal to 0. So that r plus is actually not given in a book, that what r plus is. I think r plus here is non-negative real number. It is non-negative real number. This sentence is not given in a book. I have written from my side only that what is r plus is non-negative real number. Non-negative real number also can be written like 0 to infinity. Please keep remember. So okay, I would say one thing and it will be clear to you. For all non-negative real number from 0 to infinity, it is not possible. Why? x1 and x2 are the number of r plus. Whatever number you will choose in from this interval, this will not satisfy equal to 0. Why? Because there between them we have a plus sign, and addition of this kind of number never equal to 0. It is not a minus and anything, and addition of this number will not be 0. Why? x1 and x2, what they are? They are positive number. So this is positive, and this is also positive. So all positive cannot be 0. It is not possible. So only possible things, only x1 equal to x2, which comes from here. It is not possible, and when it is coming, f is itself 1 1. So that's the end of the condition showing 1 1. Now we will show f is onto. And why we are showing these two conditions? Because we want to show f is invertible. So that, okay. So let me come here for showing onto. So I have taught you that function will be onto when its range equal to codomain. And this time we have to do a hard work for that, because this time range is given minus, so codomain is given minus 5 to infinity, and we have to find the range of the function equal to that codomain. So let me speak that how to find that the range equal to codomain. Again I would write given function equal to 9x square plus 6x minus 5. This is, and I have written instead of f of x is equal to y. Now 9x square plus, you remember the method I explained yesterday, that y will transfer that side. And what is the meaning of range? You know that. What is the meaning of range? Range meaning we will find the set of y. We will find the set of y which satisfy the equation also. And if you still confused, let me say that on the elements x which satisfy to function called a domain, and all the element of the y which satisfy to the condition of x will be the range. So how to find the range? Let me explain. First we have a quadratic equation. I'll take out minus common from these two, it will be plus sign. Now go with x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4 9s are 36, and to this meaning plus 4ac, you know, it's a b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now x is equal to minus 6 plus minus 36, take out common, so 36 will come out as 6. So what remaining here? 1 plus 5 plus y, meaning 6 plus y. Okay, upon 18. So student 6 will take out common, 6 plus y upon 6 3 is 18. So I would say first thing that if I choose minus sign, minus 1 minus this, I taught you yesterday we have a both sign plus and minus. If I go with minus sign, both will be negative. When both will be negative, x will be negative. When x is what? Under the function r plus, and r plus meaning this one. So this contains all positive number, non-negative number, and this time it is a negative number, so it is not possible. So I would say that if I choose a minus sign, x is equal to minus 1 plus, minus sign 6 plus y upon 3 is not possible. So I cannot take this, but I'll take a plus sign. So student, it's further work is very important. As far as the answer is concerned, we already have got x is equal to in the term of y. You remember my words that whenever y is equal to in the form of x, it is function. But when x is equal to in the form of y, it is what? It is inverse. F inverse y is equal to x, and x is equal to in the form of y, we have got it actually. It is an answer. It is an answer. It is f inverse y. But we haven't proved till now that function is onto, so the work is a bit lengthy. So let me complete the work, how to prove that it is onto, so that we have to find its range. So what is the meaning of range? We have to find the criteria of y. When we find the criteria of x, it is domain, but when we find the criteria of y, it is a range. So I'll find the criteria of y. How I do, let me clear. Where is x? X is in this interval. What do you think about this interval? This is 0 and this is infinity, and x is here. X between 0 to infinity. So I'll write that as per question that x is lying between 0 to infinity. I would write very simply that it's greater than or equal to 0. It's very simple terminology I'm using. X is either greater than or equal to 0. Now you are thinking that why I am writing that. I am finding the range for y. I'm finding the criteria for y, so I will take the help of x. So x lying between 0 to infinity, so I'm writing that condition by the inequality this one, and I will put here x. The value of x is what? Minus 1 plus 6 plus y upon 3 greater than or equal to 0. Now I transfer to 3 that side, minus 1, 6 plus y greater than or equal to 0. Then afterward, I'll transfer to minus 1 that side, 6 plus y greater than or equal to 1. Now I'll make squaring both sides. It is 6 plus y greater than or equal to 1. Then after y, I'll transfer to 6, it is minus 5. And what do you think about that term? That term is simply meaning y greater than or equal to minus 5, meaning y belongs to minus 5 to infinity. And it is y so that it is range. It is range of function. And y, the range of function coming -5 to infinity, which is equal to -5 to infinity, which is what? Codomain. It is range equal to codomain. Therefore, range equal to codomain. When range equal to codomain, function is onto, and therefore function is invertible. Function is in. Why it is invertible? Because function is 1, 1 and onto. So this work is very important as far as this particular question concerned, because this time it was codomain properly given, and range we find here, and we make equal. We have told that it is equal to this one. So when both are equal, range equal to codomain, function is onto. That's why function is invertible. And nothing far I will go. By 1 you can say that x is equal to what we are having, 6 plus y minus 1 upon 3. 6 plus y minus 1 upon 3. And what is this? X in the form of y. I have taught you this is none else. It is what? F inverse of y. So you got that f inverse of y is equal to 6 plus y minus 1 upon 3. Ultimately you must change in the form of x. It is 6 plus x minus 1 upon 3. And that's an answer. So hope student you got. Please do practice for that, because it is a bit tough one. But after doing the practice you can get it easily. And if you still have a doubt, you can consult with me. So let me rub this, and you can please copy this question in your notebook. Now we discuss a few questions of inverse also from your exercise. As I told you that from your exercise, I gave you some questions also. So let me do one question. Like I'm telling you question number, suppose 8. Question says f from r plus to 4 to infinity, and function is given x square plus 4. Show that f is invertible. Show that f is invertible. Now rest I'm not writing, but lastly I would say that r plus is what? Is a set of non-negative real number that I have already taught you, that non-negative real number. It means non-negative real number. This is given in a book. So the rest thing is f is invertible, show that and find also f inverse. That is a general question. So let me now tweak that. For proving function is invertible, will prove function is 1, 1. So let x1 and x2 two member of r plus, two element of r plus, such that what we used to take f of x1 equal to f of x2. So f of x1 meaning x1 square plus 4 and x2 square plus 4. So these two cancel. x1 square minus x2 square equal to 0. So definitely it will be written x1 plus x2 and x1 minus x2. And we have a two option that x1 plus x2 is equal to 0, which is not possible, as I taught you that between them it is a plus sign. Then x1 and x2 have been taken in from the r plus meaning non-negative real number, meaning all are positive. When we take all are positive, meaning x1 plus x2 should not equal for all number, not for one. For all x1 and x2, if we will choose between this interval, x1 plus x2 never equal to 0. It is positive plus positive, never 0. It's not possible. So I'll go with the second option, x1 minus x2 is equal to 0, which gives you x1 equal to x2, and that shows that f is 1, 1. It is f is 1, 1. Now I'll go with f is onto. Again, given the function y is equal to, x square plus 4. So how to prove that function is onto? So let me first go with x square. So I'll find x square here. X square equal to y minus 4. X is equal to plus minus y minus 4. One should assure about x. X, the value, the x is the element of this interval which is non-negative. When I choose minus sign, it is not possible. When I choose a minus sign, it is not possible. So only plus sign. Why it is not possible? Because that time x will be negative, and x negative is not acceptable. So only positive sign will be chosen, this minus. And why I am finding this one? And this is one of the important term. Why? Because it will give you two things. First, I'll find the range. So how to find range? I'll take the help of x. X is what? x is between these two numbers. I have taught you, since x belongs to 0 to infinity, meaning x is greater than or equal to 0. So by 1, what is the value of x? Same I'm doing as the last question, this one, squaring both sides. So y, what is the meaning of that? Y greater than or equal to 4, meaning y 4 to infinity. And that y is coming inside it, meaning it is what? It is a range. And range equal to what? Codomain, same codomain, meaning f is onto. When it is onto, f is invertible. Why? Because function is 1 1 onto, both comes. So this is very fundamental and general method. We already have discussed same method in last question, last board. So I think it is easy, and let me explain that this first equation is very important because it is actually an answer. X is equal to y minus 4. I have told many times, when x is coming in the form of y, it is none else. It is what? F inverse of y. When f inverse of y is this one, meaning f inverse of x will be x minus 4. This x minus 4. And this is an answer. So this is good enough for the concept here. Inverse, please make write all this in your notebook. It is important one. Okay students, I think you have learned that how to find the inverse. 3 or 4 questions I have told. Now one question which came last year, this is important one it seems, so I am telling you, it's a 12th one. Let f is from set x to y be invertible function. It is given, invertible function. Show that inverse of inverse is equal to self function. It is written in a book. Inverse of function is equal to self function. So student, how to prove this question? First I would say something that I want to make 2 sets here for you only. This is x and this is y. Any function is from this set to this set. So I'll first write that look at properly, let x is any element of x, and definitely y is any element of y. Now under the function f, oh this is not should be written, since f is from x to y, that's why function will operate on x, give you y. Very simple. Function will operate on x, give you y. Now I'll write same time that f inverse will operate on y. Meaning f inverse is operating on y will give you x. So I would write x is equal to f. I'm transferring to f there. Will be same. X is equal to f inverse y. F inverse y is equal to x. So don't get confused. See again. Y is equal to f of x. Y is equal to f of x. When I define the function f inverse which operate on y, give you x. F inverse y is equal to x. This is. Again I would make one more function. You don't get confused about that. This is f inverse. Now if I'll again make image, this was f, this is f inverse. So this is what? This is inverse of inverse. So if I transfer to f inverse that side, I would write inverse of x is equal to y. Inverse of x is equal to y. And when I write this one, again see, when I transfer to f this side, it is f inverse. When I transfer to f inverse this side, it is f, I understand. But should be written inverse of inverse on x is equal to y. And what is y? Y is equal to f of x. You should write f inverse of x is equal to what is y? Y is equal to f of x. F of x. Now can you compare to these two sections? These two sections, student, this is x, this is x. Can you compare? On comparing, one can write inverse of inverse. Eliminate x from here. It is f. So we'll get f inverse and then inverse is equal to itself a function. So this is a simple and fundamental method by which you can understand This was f, operates on x, give you y. This is f inverse, operates on y, give you x. This is inverse of inverse, operate on x, give you y. Same I had written here. Instead of y, I put value f of x. I simply can compare x and x. I get f inverse inverse equal to f, and this is an answer. So this is over the exercise, third exercise. I already have told you that 1.4 exercise is not in your syllabus, so leave it. And now we'll directly skip on the miscellaneous exercise. Under this exercise, lots of questions. Also, the exercise is containing lots of questions from the binary operation, so we'll also drop them, and we'll just do the question of inverse and rest part. So that's all the day, and now you do your work. Thank you very much.